Hello and welcome to day 2 of SET, Strength Endurance Training. Today is all about the lower body, and what we're going to do is we're going to have 3 rounds, 2 of which will focus on the strength. The third is still going to be strength, but it's going to be called a power round, okay? So what we're going to do is we are going to get started with our warm-up, but before we do that, remember you do need dumbbells for this workout. So make sure that you have a set of light, medium, and heavy. I have all of mine right here. I will always be doing the intermediate version of every single move. However, I will definitely give you modifications, and I will also tell you how you can intensify should you like to intensify, and if a move can be in fact intensified. All right, other than that, let's go ahead and jump into the warm-up where I'm going to tell you a little bit more about today's workout. All right, so to start, we're going to go into a straight jog right here. Jog in place for me. If you want to move around, feel free. However, remember, this is a warm-up. We're not trying to go crazy, all right? So again, back to today's workout. We have 3 rounds. Now, the first 2 are going to be different than the last, okay? The first 2 have 4 moves. First 3, strength. The last is a cardio burst. Pretty similar to yesterday's, right? However, the first 3 moves, we're going to go into leg kicks in 3, 2, 1, right here. Kick up for me. Don't worry about going high. If this is what you can do, right here, okay? Remember, warm up, I don't want you going crazy. We're just trying to warm up our legs, all right? So, the first 3 moves in the first 2 rounds are all 1 minute each, okay? The cardio burst is 30 seconds. Then we're gonna repeat everything twice. You'll get a break. We'll move on to the second round. Now, the very last round is what's called a power round. All right, we're gonna go into a lunge, step forward. Now, over the leg that's up, twist. All right, for those who are modifying, as you step, don't go as low, okay? If you can, go as low as you can without the knee touching the floor. You never want your knee to touch the floor in a lunge, okay? So you're stepping forward and twisting ever so slightly over that front leg, okay? All right, so like I said, we have that third and final round. That's going to be a power round. This power round consists of 3 different moves. We have a leg pull in 3, 2, 1. All right, grab that knee and pull that leg up. If you need to, hold on to something as you do this, okay? Now, the third round, like I said, power round. We repeat it twice. 3 moves where we have the first 30 seconds of a move, you're doing it full out, okay? Last 20 seconds, you're simply holding in the most contracted state of the move, okay? So you will have breaks between rounds. We're gonna move as fast as we can during the rounds. And remember, I will always show you modifications. Arm circles for me. I will always show you modifications. And if there is a way to advance a move, we will also do that, okay? Go ahead and go backwards or forward, whatever direction you weren't going before, okay? All right, now during this, really try and focus on opening that chest or opening your back, depending on which direction you're going. And remember, during any and every break, go ahead and relax, that you need to take, please keep moving. Like right now, please keep moving so that your muscles stay nice and warm, so that blood does not pool, and so that we reduce the risk of any injuries. All right, if you guys are ready, we're gonna go ahead and get started with round 1. So like I said before, I'm gonna be doing all the intermediate moves. Please pick weight that you feel is appropriate. If you are just hopping back into working out, start low, work your way up, okay? So for round 1, our first move is a squat pulse. So we're gonna do a squat, we're gonna pulse, we're gonna come back up. Squat, pulse, come back up, all right? So this is what it looks like. You're gonna grab your weights and you're gonna load them up at your shoulders. Now, it's really important that you don't rest them on your shoulders, okay? It kind of loses the point of the contraction that I'm wanting us to get, where it'll engage our core even more, okay? So bring them on up. And what we're gonna be doing is you're going into a squat, pulse, come back up. Here it is from the side. Go down, pulse, come back up. All right, that is move 1. We're gonna get started with that. I will show you modifications. I will show you how to advance it. And I will also show you what our next move is during that, okay? Go ahead, grab those weights for me, bring them up. We go in 3, 2, 1. 60 seconds is on the clock. So you're coming down. Squat, pulse, come back up. Now here's the thing. I want you to make sure, I'm gonna talk form and I'm gonna show modification. Keep going, I'll tell you when to stop. Here's the thing with the squat. Your toes are naturally gonna point out just a little bit. Make sure they're not all the way out, okay? Another thing, make sure that your chest stays up and your core stays engaged. Sometimes people will do this. I don't want that, okay? That's dangerous for you. Core engaged, chest up. If you need to modify, you're either gonna drop weight or you're gonna drop weight and lessen the range of motion, okay? But make sure everything stays contracted the whole entire time. You guys are doing good, less than 20 seconds, okay? Keep going for me. Your view should be straight ahead, not down, not to the side, all right? I wanna make sure you guys are doing this properly, all right? As you come up, squeeze your glutes. To advance it, up your weight or add in another pulse, all right? Keep going in 3, 2, 1. Our next move is a dumbbell swing. So you're gonna go a little bit heavier if you can, all right? Again, start slow if you need to, and then work your way up. What you're gonna do is I want you to move your dumbbell right in front of you. You're gonna start down, your hips go back, okay? This isn't a swing for this motion, or this isn't a squat, sorry, for this motion. You're gonna pick it up, pull those shoulder blades together, all right? You want to engage that back. You're gonna go down between the legs and thrust forward. Now, all of the work is coming from your legs, your core, your glutes, your hips, all right? We're gonna go in 3, 2, 1. Pick it up right here. Now make sure, like I said, your hips are shooting back. Keep going, I'm gonna go over the form. It's as if somebody karate chops you right in the hips and your glutes are going back, they're not going down, okay? You should be right down looking at the ground when you're coming down into that swinging position, okay? If you need to modify, you're going to drop weight. If that is still too much, I want you to focus on lesser range of motion, all right? Now make sure you do not go above shoulder height. Anything more than that and you're risking injury of your shoulders, okay? Keep going for me. You guys are doing great. While we're doing that, I'm gonna go ahead and explain what the second or third move is, all right? You guys are doing good. You have less than 30 seconds. Our next move is a plank pull. So we are going to be in a plank position, okay? I will go over form as we get there. All you're going to do is pull it across, all right? That's all we're doing. Keep going. You have 3, 2, 1. Relax, grab a weight. Now the weight is really dependent upon what you can pull, push, okay? So high plank position. I'll go from the side so you guys can see a little bit better. High plank position. Remember, core is engaged, glutes are engaged, your hands are under your shoulders. If you need to modify, you're down like this, okay? In 3, 2, 1, pull that weight across. Now, here's something that's really important to know as you guys are doing this. You do not want to swing your hips. This is what I don't want to see. You want to be as still as possible. That ensures that you are engaging that core, okay? If you need to, come to that modified position. Now, you can have your feet down or your feet up. That's completely up to you. I just keep mine up because that's what works for me to keep proper form in that modified position. Your gaze is 3 to 5 inches in front of your hands. All right, you guys are doing so good. Keep it up for me. Keep it up for me. You guys are doing great. Less than 30 seconds left, okay? Now, again, if you need to modify, modify. If you are postpartum and you have not checked your core, make sure you are checking your core during this move. If you see any coning or any bulging of your stomach, please stop, all right? You're almost there, almost there. In 3, 2, 1. We have what's called a soccer run next, okay? So all you're doing is bringing your heel in as if you have a soccer ball that you're juggling, okay? Don't let that soccer ball hit the ground. 30 seconds on the clock in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Right here, right here. You can touch your heels if you want to, okay? Modification right here. You're still doing the move. Contract that core every single time. Keep it up. Less than 15 seconds, guys. You got this. I want to see, can you go faster? Can you go faster for me? Keep going. You're almost there. 5, push, don't give up. Finish, go to the end. 2, 1. Grab your weights. We're going through them this time a little bit faster. Squat, pull. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Right here, pulse up. Now, another form cue that I want to mention. If holding here is too much, you can do a suitcase. So you hold it down, okay? But if your wrists start doing this, the weight's too heavy, I want you to drop it, okay? Additionally, make sure you're watching your back. If you need to, drop the weight and hold your chest, hold your stomach, and make sure you're performing the squat. The weight is in your heels as you push up, okay? You guys are doing so good. Less than 20 seconds. Our next move is that dumbbell swing. Remember, you're gonna get your weight set up. You're gonna reach down, hip hinge it, and you're gonna swing up, thrusting through those hips. And 3, 2, 1. Switch, switch, switch. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Swing up. Remember, we are only going to shoulder height here. All of the work is coming from your core, not your shoulders. And I want to make a quick point. Keep going for me. Your core is not just abs, all right? I know a lot of people hear core and they associate it with ab work. Yes, your abs are part of the core. All of them. You have different abdominal muscles, okay? But your core also includes pretty much everything of your trunk down into your thighs a little bit, all right? So when I say core, I mean everything from here, your back, your hips, your quads, your glutes. Make sure you're engaging them all at the top of that move. Squeeze your glutes together for me. You are almost there. We have 5 seconds left. Then we're going down to that plank pull. And 2, 1, come on down, get set up. We go in 3, 2, I'll go from the side. Here we go. Get into that plank position. Now here's something that I want to let you know if you're struggling with the form. If you're like, Bree, I can't pull and I can't stay in the form that I need to. Please don't worry, okay? Here's a little trick. If staying right here is too much, go ahead and kick those legs out a little bit more. This gives you just a little bit more stability, okay? So go ahead and do that. If that's still too much, drop down to your knees for me, okay? You guys are doing so good. Keep it up. You have less than 30 seconds, okay? You guys are doing so good. You guys are doing great. After this is a soccer run, okay? We're gonna drop it and then we're gonna go straight into it. You have less than 10. Keep going for me. You're almost there. You are almost there. 5, keep pushing. Keep pushing. 2, 1, go ahead and drop it. Come on up for me. We got soccer run in 3, 2, 1, right here. This is only 30 seconds. I want you to push for me. Keep going. Guys, after this, you are done with this round. You are done after this, and you can take a break. We're gonna take a break. Keep going, keep fighting. You're almost there, guys. 10 seconds left. Don't quit, don't quit. Keep fighting for me. In 3, 2, 1. Grab a drink. Now, remember, if you're feeling like you need some air, right here. Right here, in through your nose, out through your mouth. The faster you breathe, all right, the faster you breathe, the more it's gonna take for your body to calm down, okay? Going in through your nose and out through your mouth helps you slow everything down. You have a 90-second break here, okay? So use it. Grab water. I'm gonna grab water, okay? I'm gonna grab water. All right, that probably sounds really weird on the mic if you can hear it. I'm sorry if you can. We are going on to round 2. Same setup. 3 moves of 60 seconds, all right? Last move is a cardio burst. 30 seconds only. You repeat twice. All right, after this, we're going to that power round, okay? And guess what, guys? You guys are gonna be done after that. How good does that feel? All right, move 1 while we have a break. Okay, I'm gonna explain it a little bit, okay? We still have a little bit of time. So we have a lateral lunge. Now this is something I really wanna explain, which is why I'm going to during this break. Keep moving around for me. During a lateral lunge, you're gonna step out a little wide. Now this is something I want you to play around with, okay? You have to figure out what works best for you. Is it really wide? Is it short? The most important thing is your toes face forward the entire time. You never want your foot to pop up. No heels popping up. And you're going back. Remember how in these swings, I said it's as if somebody's karate chopping you? Kind of the same thing, all right? Keep your chest up, but push that butt back, okay? I will show you from the side. We have 15 seconds. After this, you're gonna come up and you're going to go, let me re-show that. You're gonna go down, you're gonna push up, there we go. And come on down to that RDL. I'll explain that more here in a little bit. Go ahead and grab your weights for me. All right, 3, 2, 1, here we go. Out to the side, in, come on down. Stay on one leg. Don't go to the other side. Push up through that heel. All of the weight is in that heel. Now I'm gonna show modification and then I'm gonna talk form, okay? So keep going for me. If you are modifying, all you're going to do, I'm gonna show you a little bit from this side so you can see. You're just gonna take the whole move down a notch and limit that range of motion, okay? So you're not pushing all the way back and getting all the way down, okay? You can even drop weight. Sometimes weight can throw off form. So if you feel like your form is still off, please go ahead and drop it. You should feel this in your glutes, all right? Especially in this lat glute, all right? And then you're gonna push off. You'll feel it a little bit on the inside, all right? If you feel it in your low back, engage your core. Engage your core, figure out your form. For that RDL, we're almost there. You're making sure that your back is flat, knees are slightly bent, your hips go back, similar to that swing, and your shoulder blades are engaged. 3, 2, 1, come on down to the ground for me. We're going into a glute bridge, and you're gonna put the weights right on your hips, okay? So come on down. Now you can rest them just like this, or you can rest them up. It is completely up to you, okay? I typically do this. What I want you to do is you're gonna push up with the weight in your heels, all right? Don't arch that low back. Don't arch it. We go in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Up and down. This is slow. Count 1, 2, 3. Squeeze down. 1, 2, 3. Now, if you need to modify, you are going to take the weight away, okay? Make sure that your core is engaged. The weight is in your heels, not in your toes. And make sure that you don't have your legs so far out. And what I mean by that is some people will put their legs all the way out here. You still want them to be in line with your body, okay? I'm gonna see if I can't show you guys a little bit better. And you wanna be able to be close to touching your heels, okay? If you want them further close, that made no sense. If you want them closer than further away, you're gonna feel a little bit more of work, okay? So that's another way to lessen the load. But if you are wanting to advance this move, I want you to take one leg up and you're gonna use just one leg with weight, okay? Keep going for me. You're almost there. We have we have Russian twist next. Sorry, in 3, 2, 1. I'm reading ahead. All right, Russian twist. This is an abdominal move. You're gonna come up into a V position, all right? And all you're gonna do is side to side, okay? Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Join me right here. All right, now, couple things I wanna talk about. Keep going. I'm going to show you some form. I'm going to talk modification. Modification, take the weight away. Take the weight away, okay? If you want to advance, legs up as you twist, okay? If that's easy still, extend your legs. Now, a couple things when it comes to the form. You want to make sure that your body is in a V-sit position. Don't round that back, okay? And don't be up here as you do it either. You want a little bit of resistance, okay? Side to side. Again, modification. Just drop it. Don't worry about the weight. All right? Now, it is important to keep breathing the whole time through this one, because something that tends to happen when we work our core is our muscles, keep going for me, you're almost there, they'll tighten up, which makes us want to hold our breath because it starts to burn. That's going to make the move 10 times harder on you, okay? Don't do that. In 3, 2, 1, now we have froggers, all right? So for the froggers, how you do this, you come down, you're going back into a plank, coming back up right into that squat, okay? And you are going as fast as you can. Modification, you step it out. We go in 3, 2, 1. Come on down with me right here, right here. Now, modification. You're simply gonna step, 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 step. If you wanna advance it, add a jump. As soon as you come into that squat position, explode up, okay? I'm gonna show you from a different side. We're almost there. Right here, right here. Keep going for me, keep going. 3, 2, 1. Grab your weights. We have that lateral lunge to that RDL. You're doing the opposite leg this time, okay? 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Right here. RDL. Now, I know that I did not talk too much about the RDL last time, so I'm going to now, okay? Keep going for me. Remember your modifications if you need it. For the RDL, you want to make sure you're rolling your shoulders back. During any deadlift or RDL, or even if you're doing rows, you want to make sure you're taking your shoulder blades and acting as if you're trying to pinch them together, okay? You honestly, with a deadlift or an RDL, should feel like you worked your upper back the next day, okay? So you're gonna squeeze it back, okay? Core is engaged, back is flat, and you're going down to about mid-shin, all right? See how my back is flat? I don't have an arch, and I'm not rounding, all right? Core is engaged, back is flat, glutes are back, not here, all right? Weight is in your heels. You guys are almost there. Keep going. We have that glute bridge next. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. Grab your weight. Grab your weight. Remember, modification, lose the weight, advance. You're gonna stick one leg up, okay? I'm gonna move a little bit. 3, 2, 1. Go up for me. Weight is in your heels, all right? Keep going. Keep going. Remember, it's a 3 count up, squeeze, 3 count down. Keep going, keep going. Sorry, I had to adjust my mic. It's like rubbing against my chin. And I'm sweating, so it does not feel good. Keep going. Keep going. Remember, one thing I want to point out with this, your goal isn't to see how high you can arch your glutes, or raise your glutes, I should say. You want to go just enough to where everything is flat, okay? Keep going. Keep going. You're almost there. You are almost there. 3, 2, 1. Come on up. One weight. One weight. We have those Russian twists. Remember, modification, you're dropping the weight. Here we go. Right here. Advanced, you will have your weights up just like me. I mean, not your weight, your legs, sorry. Legs up just like me. or extend them out, okay? I'm showing intermediate. Modification is right here. Breathe through this. Every twist, exhale, exhale. Remember, you want to keep breathing. Holding our breath during any ab work actually makes it any harder. And you honestly should never hold your breath during any move, okay? That's actually not good. Keep going. Keep going. Breathe through it. Your chest is rotating ever so slightly. You're focusing more of that rotation in your midsection. Keep going. You're almost there. We have Froggers next. 5 seconds. 2, 1. Move the weights out of your way. Froggers. I'll show you from this angle. We go in 3, 2, 1. You're in that plank. Now, one thing I want to point out, when you hit that plank, I want to make sure that you're not letting go of that core. What a lot of people will do is they'll hit that plank and they'll let their hips drop, just because that's the natural momentum that your body's going to take when you're jumping back. So the important thing to know is that you're stopping. You are saying, I have control over my core to where I can stop right here. All right. Modification again. You are simply stepping. All right. We're almost there in 3, 2, 1. You guys are doing so good. So good. All right. Next, go ahead and move around for me. Move around, grab some water. We have that power round. All right, now here's the thing. No weight is needed for this power round. If you want to advance it, okay? If you want to advance it, there's only really one move you can advance, okay? And that's the very, very first one. It's called a squat jack, all right? You can only truthfully advance this move, and you can hold a weight with it, all right? The other two, you can't really advance, all right? So just know that. I will show modification. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you what they are real quick because we still have time. First move is a squat jack, okay? So you know normal jumping jack, in and out with your legs, same thing, but you're in a squat position. I'll kind of show you from the side too. Right here. See how I'm staying low? This is a squat jack. If you want to advance it, grab a weight and go. If that's too much, just try going faster, okay? And then what we're going to do is we're going to hold. We're going to hold for 20 seconds. The next move is going to be a body saw. We are in a plank position, rocking back and forth. And then we have what's called a triple bear. We'll be in a bear position. All right. Are you guys ready? We are going squat jacks in 3, 2, 1, right here, 30 seconds, guys. It is just 30 seconds. And then we're gonna hold for 20. And then we're gonna move on down to that plank, okay? So what I want you to do is stay right here. Stay right here. Siri's trying to talk to me. Stay right here. Keep going for me, guys. If you want to, faster. Modification, right here. Modification. Keep going. You guys are doing so good. 2, 1. Come on down to that squat and hold right here. I want you to make sure you are low in that squat. It is only 20 seconds. Stay low for me. A couple of things. Some people are going to do this. Some people are going to do this. Back is flat, chest is up, and you are as low as you can get. You are almost there in 3, 2, 1. Come on down. You're going to a low forearm plank. All right. Right here, you're rocking back and forth. Join me. 30 seconds. Right here. Come on. You're doing great. If this is too much, if that is too much, if you're like, I can't, hold. Just hold the plank, all right? You can go from your knees, you can go straight up, or you can try and perform it from your knees too. Keep going. 2, 1. Hold that plank. Hold it. You guys are doing good. I'm gonna go ahead and talk about the next move. Keep holding. I'll tell you when to stop. We'll be in a bear position, okay? Hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. You're gonna lift lightly, and then we're gonna do 3 hops, okay? In 3, 2, 1. Hands on your shoulders, knees under your hips. Pop up for me. You're about a couple inches off the ground. You're gonna go side, middle, side. Repeat right here. Not high hops. They're not huge, okay? Now, if you need to modify, you're just gonna step, step, step. All right, keep going. You have 30 seconds of this move, 20 seconds of a hold. Then we go straight back to the squat jacks, okay? No rest, no rest in 3, 2, 1, hold it right here, right here. You only have 20 seconds, guys. You can do it. 20 seconds, I know. Legs are on fire. Your shoulders are probably on fire, but I want you to keep going. In 3, 2, 1, come up for me. Right here, right here. Stay with me. I know, it's 30 seconds. You have 30 seconds, modify if you need to. After this, guys, you are done with these squat jacks. Stay here. You are stronger than this move. You can do it. You can do it. You're almost there, less than 10. Keep it with me. Keep with me. You got this. 2, 1, hold. I know. I feel it too. Do whatever you need to do. Whatever. Just stay here. You only have 10 seconds left. 10. Fight for me. Fight for me. You can do it. We're going down in 3, 2, 1. Come on down. Come on down right here. Right here. 3, 2, 1. Rock. 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 Keep your core tight. Okay, during this, don't let your low back arch. Don't raise the butt. If you need to do that, you are coming right here. Right here if you need to. All right, if you can, you're gonna do a little small push-up, but you're not going all the way down. It's like a pulse kind of. Hold, hold, hold. You're holding right here. You need to separate your legs. Stay right here. Stay right here. I know. We have one more move, guys. That triple bear. Then you're done. Then you are done. In 3, 2, 1. Come on up. Triple bear. Last 50 seconds, guys. 3, 2, 1. Hop. Make sure your back is flat. Your knees end just a couple, about 2 to 3 inches above the ground, okay? Your gaze is about 2 to 3 inches in front of your hands. Hands are underneath your shoulders. Little hops, modification, step. You guys are doing so good. Stay with me. Stay with me. You are almost there. 3, 2, 1. Hold. Hold. You can do it. Tell yourself you can do it. It's only 20 seconds. It is only 20 seconds. Stay right here. I know it burns. I know it does. But stay with me. You are stronger than this move. You are so much stronger than you give yourself credit for. And you can do this. Do not quit on yourself. Do not quit. In 2, 1. You guys are done. Go ahead. Stand up for me. I want you to walk around. Walk around for me. All right? We're going to take that heart rate down slowly. We're not just gonna sit still. We're not gonna increase our risk of injury. We're gonna move. And we are gonna breathe, okay? Nice, deep breaths. In through your nose, out through your mouth. You guys crushed it. Bring them up if you have to. You guys did awesome. You guys did so stinking good. Woo! I mean, I'm over here. I'm like sweating. You guys did good. You guys did awesome. I want you to tell yourself that right now. I don't care if you had to take more breaks than I gave, okay? I don't care if there were some moves where you're like, I just need a break. I can't do this right now. Because let me tell you something. If you're here right now, in this moment, you made it. You made it to the end. You finished a workout, and here's the thing. You can do more next time. Give yourself a couple of days. Give yourself a week. And then on Tuesday, or whatever day you're doing this, because I know this is workout 2, make sure that you're like, hey, you know what? I didn't do all 4 moves the first time. So I'm gonna do all 4 moves the first time, because you can do it. No, we don't repeat this workout. Not this exact one. But I want you to tell yourself, I'm gonna push a little bit further next time, all right? We're gonna stretch it out. We're gonna make it a short stretch, so make sure that if you need to stretch more, you go ahead and do so at home. Big inhale up for me. Fill up your lungs. Go ahead and exhale out through your mouth. One more time, big inhale up. Hold, hold, hold. Exhale, and as you exhale, come all the way down. You guys did so good. Oh, you guys did so good. Stay right here for me. Stay right here. In through your nose. Out through your mouth. You guys did awesome. Oh, so awesome. All right, what I want you to do is step a little bit further apart. You're gonna go over to that right leg. Just go as far as you can without bending those knees. Keep breathing if you need to. Go ahead and switch. Go ahead and come to center. I want you to grab your elbows. You're just gonna swing. Let that low back round. Just move side to side. Right here. Nothing big, nothing huge. You did awesome. Tell yourself that. All right, go ahead and place your hands down. Walk your feet in for me. From right here, I want you to slowly roll up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're gonna do a quad stretch. So what I want you to do is you're gonna grab at your ankle, not your shoe, your toes, but at your ankle. Use a wall, a chair, whatever you need to. Slight bend in the other leg, core is in tight. Make sure you're not arching, core is in tight. Now the reason why we don't grab our toes, our foot, the shoelaces, etc. is because when you do that, you actually pull on tendons and ligaments inside of your ankle, and that can lead to some instability later. Go ahead and switch for me. So I always tell my clients, don't do that. I'm gonna grab just above the ankle or at the ankle. Core is in tight, don't let that go. It's there to protect your low back. Keep breathing. 3, 2, 1, relax. We're gonna do 2 final breaths, all right, right here. Big inhale up. Exhale. One more time for me. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Big exhale out. You did so awesome. And I want you to tell yourself that. Thank you for joining me today in our lower body and core portion of set. I hope you guys had an amazing time. I had an amazing time, and I cannot wait to see you at our next workout together. Have a good day, everyone.